I think that's my biggest problem with them. Yes, this is powered up. This is good. Okay, we're good. I know that yesterday I quit the game, and then I went back in right afterwards, and all of our progress from powering that thing up was gone. Yes, there are no dailies in old school RuneScape. The only thing about old school RuneScape is that it is so exceedingly slow that the game just feels like a daily the whole time. Which is also like the fun part of it, right? It is one of the best games to have on a second monitor, mindlessly clicking. Okay. Need to refresh myself on what I'm doing here. The hub, yes. I very much enjoyed playing old school RuneScape when I used to play it on my phone a little bit, and when I've played it the multiple times when I was younger. Is this better? Production rate 300 per minute instead of what? Doesn't really tell me. Much more than raw. Okay, yeah, it is. I mean, why wouldn't it be? Oh, that was quick. Okay. Let's go ahead. We were gonna work on logistics, so let's go ahead and let's do that. So let's go ahead and we'll make our plates, which we can just change this to start making plates, or no, this is making rods. We'll allow that to just make rods then. We can make the plates, why not? Let's go ahead and we'll make the iron ingots here. We should... You know what we're going to do is actually we're going to do this. So I need to go here. Production miner MK1. So I need 3 more plates. And we're going to make that. Okay, so 3 more plates. Let's go ahead. 2. Okay, that's good enough. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to take these away. And we're going to make 1 more iron station. So grab all, grab, shoot. Grab all, pick up. Cool. So now what we're going to do is we need to break this. Cool. And then we need to build this, this direction, I think. We'll do that. Okay. And then let's go ahead and just for the time being, what we're going to do is we're going to go smelter. Okay, I need wire, and then what do I need for constructor? I need plates. Okay, so we need to make a couple wires and a couple plates. What I'm going to do is make plates while I have the other one making the rods. And then I'll just worry about copper for now. So, let's go ahead. We'll just make a couple of iron plates. We'll make like 10 or 20 of them, and then we'll make some wire. Okay. We'll make some wire here. And we'll call this good. And then, well, I guess we should actually do a couple more plates than that, huh? Because we're going to need to make the conveyors as well, and conveyors take that. So, go ahead and we'll do that. Okay. I think we're good on plates now. Now we'll come over here. Go like this. We'll go constructor. No. We'll go smelter. And then we will go constructor. Which I guess... Can't afford. What am I missing? What is it that I'm missing for a constructor? No, stop. Constructor. Reinforced iron plate. Okay. Makes sense. Never mind. Let's go ahead and we'll make that then. Which means we need some screws. Oh, we need just more iron plates. Okay. So we'll do that now. Jeez Louise, this game. Which means now I need more iron plate, or iron ingots to make more iron... Oh, wait, I already have the iron plates. Okay. No, we're good. So let's just make one of these. Right? We'll make 2. Okay. And now we're going to come over here, and we're going to make the constructor. So now the hard part about all this is I need power. So we'll do it like right here, I guess. And then we will go Logistics. Boom. 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 I need one more iron plate. Of course. Why wouldn't I need one more iron plate? And then we will go ahead and we'll start this up. Can I actually have more than one coming off of this or no? I don't think so. So we will start this up. I'll do this, this, this. Start it. And then we will... No, not that button. This one, power. Power pole. Let's go from... Okay. Power pole. So then we will go power line from here to there, to there, to there, and to there. Right? No, I did that completely wrong. This onto... Shoot. Now I have to redo this. Okay. Power line. This. Here. This. Here. This. Now I'm out of cables. This game is starting to harass me. Everything I'm doing is not enough. We'll make some cable now. Okay. Oh, what's happening here? Am I out of power? Probably. Which means we need to go and get some of that good stuff. Okay. This should start working. Should start making iron. This, we're going to do iron ore. Okay. This is a lovely second monitor stream. Thank you. Go here to there. We still need iron plates. That's what I was making iron plates for. Might as well have some leaves here. So, we're going to be going over here and making some more iron plates because that's all we can do. Gus, do you play MOBAs with them? Did you say that's what your friends like to play? I can't get behind too much competition anymore. I used to be really competitive when I played. Like I would play a lot of Rocket League, but ever since then I really just can't. I can't get into competitive games. It's just too hard. Yep, I would get stressed too. And then the other thing is that I just didn't have enough time to like really put into it. Whereas like all of my friends and everyone else who would play could put in a lot of time. And yeah, I just couldn't do it. Chess is really fun. I'm terrible at it. Like I know enough, but I'm not that good. I know how it plays, and I can play it. Outside of that, I'm not good enough. Chess stresses me a lot because I have to think. And then I start to think like 10, 12 moves ahead, and then you pick the one move I didn't think about, and yeah, I'm done. Befuddled. Can't handle it anymore. Okay, good there. Let's go ahead and let's just collect a bunch of leaves. Okay, yeah, that works if you have no expectation of being greater. That's probably the best way to do all games. Like, if you just go in with the expectation of just to have fun and not to worry about it, that's a really good way to play games. Which, thinking of chess, I don't know why this made me think of, or why chess made me think of it, but back in 2021 or whenever it was that I was streaming last, a game that we would play quite often on stream together was Sporkle. Have you guys ever done Sporkle before? It can be quite fun, especially if you guys, well, you guys can help a little bit in Sporkle. What it is, if you haven't heard about it, is it's essentially like a trivia website, so it's sporkle.com. You just go to it, and then people will make quizzes and stuff on like all sorts of different things. So like pop culture, nerd stuff like games, sports, anything, you name it. There's probably questions about it. Geography, and so like some of the quizzes take like 5 minutes, and you know chat can help in that aspect, or chat can give like the streamer quizzes, and they can attempt it. I am absolutely terrible with all trivia, but I really do enjoy doing trivia because I like to learn. It's not to say I'm going to remember any of it, but I do like to learn, and so I really enjoy doing like trivia things like that. So I think Sporkle would be a fun thing to do one of these nights. I don't know how much I'm going to be streaming. I just lucked out that tonight I had some time as well, and last night I had some time, so I do want to do a stream this weekend, though, for Halloween here in the United States. I want to do some sort of scary game. I don't know what scary game. I was thinking of just looking on Game Pass and seeing what scary games they had instead of buying one. We could just play through some sort of Game Pass game. I think they have like Amnesia on there, which I've never played. I don't know much about it either. So I think that would be fun. Yeah, what's going on here? No power. Okay. So it's a good thing I was going for all this. Let's just craft all of this now. Yeah, Sporkle's a lot of fun. Just like the Amnesia. Yeah, I think I remember you talking about you liked Amnesia. I'm not sure if that's the one that's on Game Pass or not. I know there's a couple of like scary games on Game Pass, but I don't know if any of them are good or not. Man, we definitely need to work on something that is going to make that better for us. Okay, let's continue with our copper grind here, and then we will go straight into... The first one is the one I like the most. Okay, so there's multiple Amnesia games. Would you say they're pretty scary? I hate to play it through. Yeah, I can't do scary for the most part. Like scary games. I'm just fine with like watching scary movies and stuff. But like playing scary games, it really gets to me because I'm like actually focused and in the moment. Whereas like watching a movie or even watching someone play, I'm not as focused, and so it doesn't get me as bad. But actually playing them, man, it can get me. It's just like that intense feeling. Like even Resident Evil, I don't find, like when I watch someone play Resident Evil, I don't find it scary at all. But like playing it, especially I played, can you believe it? The first mission, or first like little part of Resident Evil 7, didn't play after that. I played the little beginning part, and like the game is not scary itself. But like when you're hiding from the crazy guy who's like coming around after you, and you just like have to duck, and you can hear breathing, and well, you can hear your breathing, and you can hear him walking around the house. It's so freaky. And so that's the type of stuff that like really gets me, and I think that's why I prefer watching than playing, just like you. I really should also, it's less of a jump scare game, more of a tense, scary feeling. Some jump scares, though. Hold on. I think I hear the cat. I don't hear a cat anymore. There's not supposed to be a cat in the room. Very strange indeed. So we're working on the 300 wire, while our machines work on the 150 of the iron. We're gonna have to go and get more of our copper, round that up, and then go and get more of our concrete. I think the next thing that we're gonna work on is the, I think there was one that was for biomass. I think we definitely need to put our time and effort into that so we can get fuel going way easier. Because I have a feeling that fuel is going to be one of our biggest hardships that we're going to run into. We're also not going to make enough... No, we are going to make enough wire. Okay, we're fine. I was worried that we weren't going to make enough of that wire. This is such a good game. I really like Satisfactory. It's very easy and very fun. Like, it's just, it's kind of like, to a point, like RuneScape, where it's, like, mindless. Yeah, see, we're going through that fast. But it's not, like, incredibly mindless either. Like, I actually have to think about some of this stuff. But it's such a good game. And I think it's only going to get better when we really start diving into automation of things. Let's go ahead and let's just collect this while we're at it. I don't, well, you guys are in the notifications, but I did post the first little bit. I cut it out of the stream and posted it to YouTube. The whole stream is on there, but I plan on doing the same. That way, if anyone wants to watch the Satisfactory playthrough later on, they don't have to sift through, like, the whole stream just to find it. And that's probably how I'm going to handle, well, I might handle the MMOs a little bit differently. I'm probably... We'll see, but in my head, I think we're either going to, A, just handle them like that, or B, might edit them down to, like, certain parts for the MMOs for YouTube, and then just leave the VODs on, though. We'll see. I guess it depends on the MMO as well. An online meetup of sorts. Today's episode of Lords of the Fallen... Yes, okay. I was trying to think what happened in today's episode. I think bad things happen in today's, and tomorrow's, which I recorded today. Good things happen. I don't know. Logistics, ready for launch. Launch.
Milestone reached. Conveyor
Hey, that's
belts
cool.
can now merge, split, and lift to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. We encourage
All right,
you to
select
consider
milestone.
more verticality when
So
it
I'm gonna
comes
go
to factory
for,
logistics to streamline short-range transportation.
Is it this one? No.
The productivity display will help you measure and
This
improve
one
the
right here,
productivity
obstacle
of
clearing.
individual buildings to aid with
This is what I want.
optimization.
Okay. We need 500 screws. That is a lot of screws. Which means we need to make 328 iron ingots. So, this is going to be a lot of sitting here and doing nothing but staring at a screen. This is a very good time to just talk about the different other things that are going on. So, yeah, we have all of that. Like, I want to do the Halloween stream, which I think we're going to do... We're just going to do Hallow Weekend instead, because I think we're taking the... Because Halloween's on Tuesday this year, I think. Might be Wednesday. It's either Tuesday or Wednesday next week. And, well, what is today? Today is the 25th. So it's on Tuesday next week. And so I doubt we do a stream on Halloween, because we're going to take the kids trick-or-treating. For people that don't live in the United States, we're going to take the kids door to door, and random people are going to give them candy. And it's a crazy thing to think about, especially with fentanyl being at an all-time high around here. But, yeah, we live in a decent neighborhood, I guess. So we go and we take the kids door to door. They knock on the door, say trick or treat, and people hand them candy. It's going to be really cool. They're going to really like it. That's going to put a damper into a lot of my evening, so I won't have as much time to do things. Yes, it is really fun. As a kid, I didn't like it too much. Like, I liked doing it, and I liked dressing up, but I'm not much of a candy eater. So, like, once 30 minutes passed by, I was done with it. I just wanted to go home. I had enough. Too many people out there anyways. But, it's still fun, and the kids will have fun. One of them, the older one, is dressing up as an Ender Dragon, because that's what he wanted to be. Saturday evening, I'll be in a book club, meet up on horror stories and stuff. That's super cool. Book clubs are really cool. I'm so bad at putting stuff down when I'm halfway through it that I need things like clubs that like hold me to a standard of you are going to do this. Which I know they're not like holding you ransom or anything, but if we're going to be talking about it next week or whenever it is that we talk, I need something like that or I'm probably never going to finish it, right? Like with streaming, recording, I've finally finished a lot of these games that I never would have finished before. And so it's really nice. Wanted to create some reading routine. Well, that's exactly the way to do it. Wonder... I mean, this probably isn't the best bet. We'll just do this. We'll make these. And then we can probably go and just grab the rods out of here and make the screws with the rods from here. We need 500.
Milestone
And we need
exchange
100
concluded.
cable, too.
Fix-it freighter re-entry
So that's
complete.
insane. This will be really quick. Is there a specific book that you guys are reading right now? And is said book in English or is it in Portuguese? I can't remember the last book that I read. I guess if you count manga as a book, the last one I read was it's a Brazilian book in Portuguese. Cool. The last one that I read, if we want to count manga as books, was Solo Leveling, which I guess is a manhwa, whatever that means. But really good. I really like it, and I'm glad that it's getting a anime depiction. Which now I'm nerding out. You guys know that I like anime. Love it. Anime's great. I've played. We tried to play last time. We were talking online with the author. This time it was a smaller book. That's really cool, though. To be able to talk to the author. We actually just had a author from this town who just released a book not long ago. He just did a meet and greet here in town. It was really cool. Are these online meetups? Or do you guys meet... Yeah, we were talking online. Yeah, I don't know why I asked. Yeah, you were talking online. Yeah, that's really cool. Is it always horror stories, or do you guys change genres often? And English must be, no, we meet locally, but the author is from another state. Oh, okay. That's cool. Is English taught, like, in school there? Because you seem to know English very well. And you also understand me very well. What was I doing? Grabbing this stuff. It is, but not high standards. Oh, so where did you learn all of your English? Because, like, yours is very, very well spoken. Well, don't know about spoken, but very well written. I know here, learn to listen to people speaking by listening to YouTubers. Okay, fair. I know here, our other languages, it's so poor in our education system to learn other languages. Where, like, I've heard a lot of other countries, especially countries that don't predominantly speak English, have a lot of English classes that they add because English is becoming, and maybe I don't know, maybe I'm just speaking out of turn and I'm making stuff up, but English is becoming more the norm, I feel. Could be that I'm just in my little box, but it's becoming way bigger than it used to be, and it's always been big, but a lot of other countries are taking to teaching it, whereas the US, we're doing nothing to help learn other languages. Like, in school, the only English is indeed rapidly growing as one of the top languages in the world. Okay, Yoshi is agreeing. Awesome. English is discipline here, but Brazilians in general cannot speak English or anything other than Portuguese. Huh. Pretty sure English is actually the most common. Oh, it passed. What was it before? It was Mandarin, right? Because I think that's what I was about to just say. Is that, like, here, the only other language that we've... What is this? Oh, what is this? The only other language here that was really spoken or taught was Spanish. What am I doing here? I'm terrible at things like this, so this isn't gonna work. I already messed up because I don't have a 4 long piece, so already out of luck, Chuck. Yeah, I just needed a long piece and we would have been fine. Oh, it's just to, fit in as many as possible. Okay, that's cool. I don't have time to waste, though. I have things to do. What was I saying? But yeah, the only class that we really had was Spanish. And that's just not enough. Like, I think that all countries should teach, you know, the major languages that are spoke in your country, of course, and then really at least give you the opportunity to speak the other languages. I only lost to Chinese and native speakers, yeah. So like Mandarin, Cantonese, I think, is also Chinese. You got some delicious Culvers, but they totally messed up my order. I got Subway yesterday, and they didn't toast, because I do the online ordering, so I get to buy one and get one 50% off. And they didn't toast my sandwich, and so that was a nightmare. Because they do the shredded cheddar, and eating cold shredded cheddar where it just falls everywhere, it's not the best. That's alright. Still ate it. It still tasted good. And then I think I learned yesterday, because I've always done a toasted sandwich from Subway, that I like their bread more not toasted, because they don't have the opportunity to burn it. So I think it's better. What do we need here? We just need more. Okay. We're gonna need to get more concrete here, which means we need to go back and get our limestone again. We'll go one more time. My thoughts are all over the place. We'll go ahead and we'll fill up our bio too. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that real quick. So let's go ahead and do this. Boom. Boom. You know, we actually have... What is that? How do I... is there... Yeah, sort. We have a lot of this left. Should we actually go a different direction next? Instead of that one? Because what does this give us? This gives us inventory slots. Oh, that's nice. Solid biofuel. Gives us a better biofuel. Okay. Did you install the RAM? Is the GPU with you already? Oh, okay. So with the computer parts, everything is installed except for the solid state, which the solid state is in place. I just need the data transfer cable. But yeah, everything else is completely installed. The RAM, so now I'm up to 32 gigs of RAM. The 7800 is installed, which is probably why we're running 211 frames, 196 frames per second on this game. But yeah, everything is installed. I just need to buy that cable, which I still haven't gone and bought it. Which I have to go, like, either drive an hour or just get it off of Amazon and wait a couple days. Which I probably will do that. I'm feeling quite lazy. Which really doesn't matter right now. I mean, we could put Red Dead on the solid state if we think it's going to make it run that much better. But I don't think, and you guys let me know, Red Dead still looks pretty decent. I don't think the solid state is going to make it look any better. So, I think the only way that I can make it look better is just mess with the settings in the recording software now to make it look any better. Because I think it still plays very nicely. I know it's playing at a max 60 frames per second, so will only help with the load times, I believe. Yeah. I know Lords of the Fallen requested to be on a solid state, that it wouldn't play right not being on a solid state drive. So it is on my M2 already, which it's only like a 30 gigabyte game, so I had the space for that. Red Dead's huge, don't have the space for that. What else could we do, though? Base building, field research. What is this? The MAM. Hand slot. Oh, that'd be nice. Inventory slot. No. Part assembly. Crafts 2 parts into another part. It's expensive. Let's do, let's stick with what we're working on. We can do that. And then we'll go to that next one. So, yeah, we have Lords of the Fallen on a SSD already. And now we have the new GPU in, which now I think we're on high textures for Lords of the Fallen. And, you know, between updates for the game and us getting the new GPU, hasn't crashed. And I've only played like an hour and a half, but it hasn't crashed. See a lot of low-res textures that take a while to improve while you're stepping closer. Okay, yeah. Because it's supposed to be like the read and write times are better on the SSD, right? So the read and write of the data. So to be able to write the data to us quicker, like textures. Probably. I don't know. I don't understand a lot of the technicalities behind some of those things. I'm not versed well enough in that department to really understand all of that. It will read them. Okay. You, do you do much with the, hardware side of things, or are you mostly just software? Because I think you said you code, right? That's your job?
To aid in biofuel production, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood. Additionally, R&D
chainsaw, so we need
inflated your
25,
pocket dimension.
15 cable, a lot more screws. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and we'll grab this. Come over here and I'll grab this as well, just because we can. My job is coding, so mostly software. Yep. Okay, that is working. My job. Coding is boring server stuff and websites. That's still cool. Have you ever thought about getting into game development or anything? Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll make this. Then we need to make what? Screws? What did we need? Screws and cables? Can I, add to to-do list? No. Oh, that's cool. Okay, there we go. So I need cables and screws to make the wires. Okay. Fair enough. Your job is the software and your hobby is the hardware. That means when it comes to computers, you're the guy. I am oblivious to a lot of computer things. I'm starting to learn. Like I said, which I might have said it in today's episode of Lords of the Fallen. I don't know when I said it, but I know I've said it. This was my first time actually getting into the computer. This is a pre-built that I'm on. It's a Corsair pre-built, so like, it's still like a decent computer. But, it was completely pre-built, so I didn't put anything together, so there's a lot of stuff that I just don't know about. And some of those things would be that you need a cable that doesn't come with a solid state drive to begin with. Even though I think it should come with it. But, you know, what do I know? You thought about making games, but I also think about making an indie game. I find someone to help me. Because with games, I would prefer making a game than coding for a game, you know? That's just a dream, though. It's good to have dreams. Like I said a while ago, I started to learn how to code, and then I stopped. I was actually going to school for it for a little bit, and the professor said, hey, check this out. This is how you Google. And I was like, dude, if you're telling me I can learn from Google, then I'm just going to learn from Google, and I dropped out. Since then, I haven't gone back and learned too much more, but I started to use Free Code Camp and started to learn that. And then I've dabbled with Unreal and Unity. My biggest thing, like, I've always wanted to make games, but at the same time, I have absolutely zero creative awareness in the moment. So, like, every time I've ever said, hey, I want to make a game, I go to sit down and I'm like, okay, what game am I making? I have no idea what I'm making. I don't. There's no thoughts that come to my brain when it comes to it. Uh-oh. The wife is worried. One of our cats is, missing in the house somewhere. Could be in the room. I was hearing a cat, I thought. I've also, I bought a guitar 2 years ago. Worked on learning it, for about a month, and then never picked it up again. It's sitting right next to me. I will be right back. Time to find a cat. Crisis averted. Cat found. Okay, what did I miss? The game development industry scares me because of the high expectations and time crunch. Comfortable learning little by little. There's a lot more than coding. Zero artistic talent. Yep. Can't say I don't have fun, though. Yeah, I'm also there. I think I could personally learn to code fairly easily. As easy as it can come to people. I mean, there's definitely people smarter than me. But the way my brain works, I feel like coding could come to me pretty easily. I had pretty easy time learning it when I was doing it before. But when it comes to artistic, I'm the exact same way. I just can't seem to learn anything artistic. I actually, there for a little bit, oh, we need biofuel, huh? How do we make biofuel? Oh, biomass wood? Biofuel. Okay. Yeah, I actually bought a tablet, an iPad, just so I could get Procreate and start to, like, learn just the little subtle nuances of being artistic, and I can't figure it out. Like, everything in my brain that says, hey, you can do this, I attempt it, and I just can't do it anymore. I just... Something about it, I just can't figure it out at all when it comes to being artistic. Yet, when it comes to coding, like, what little I have attempted, I've always been able to at least learn it eventually. Where's artistic ability? Man, I think that's more of just a natural talent. You have it or you don't. You can get it or you can't. Some people can just look at something and just completely recreate it, and it's insane to me that that happens. Alright, so now we have biofuel for this. And now we can cut trees. Oh, this is sweet. Perfect way to get more biofuel because we can use wood to make biofuel now. Oh, we are really making it far now. This is sweet. Alright. Oh. The whole outcrop. Crazy. Okay, what about over here? I hope that, trees regenerate, and I'm not just deforesting this whole place. You can only think Doom. I think of, when I see an F... Is it an FPS? It's not, is it? Whenever I see a chainsaw, the first thing that I actually think about is Gears of War. I don't think Gears of War is third person. It's not first person. But it is what I think about, is Gears of War. I absolutely loved just running in and just sawing everyone to death. Looks like a good place to build here. What is that? Oh no, those are the bad guys. Yeah, those are the bad guys. You don't want to mess with those guys. Alright, can I put this away? What's the put away button? Go to this, I guess. Cool, we have a ton of wooden stuff now, so now we should really start paying attention to the other things that we need. Which is, we need to start automating our copper and our limestone. So I think that's what we're going to do, because I think we can make a biomass burner, right? Yes, we can make biomass burner. So I want to make 2 biomass burners, and what I want to do is make a concrete factory and a wire factory. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So what did we need to make this? We just need some wire. So let's go ahead and let's just make some wire. Okay. And to make 2 of these, what do we need? 50. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's make a couple more. Wow, we can make a lot of this. We definitely should... We'll make it until we're empty here, but we should put away a bunch of our stuff. Like that sulfur. And mycelia. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's do that. Can I transfer stack? Transfer all stacks of a type? Huh. Sort. We can go ahead and we'll just stick the leaves in the... That's wood, right? Yeah. We'll stick that stuff in there. Keep this on us. What is this? Silica? We can put that in there now. Sulfur in there. Keep the rest of that on us. So now let's go ahead. And what do we need to make... Okay, we need 2 constructors. So we need a bunch of cable. Okay, and we need these. So we need more wire, more cables. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll do that. We'll just make a whole lot more wire, a whole lot more cable. And then we'll go over and we'll automate wire, at least. We won't automate cable yet, but we'll automate wire. And then we'll automate concrete as well. Which means we should also just make our biofuel that we need to make. Okay, there's our concrete. Let's make our cables. We didn't need too many, so that's probably good. Probably need to make a lot more wire now, because cables take up a lot of that. So we'll just go ahead and we'll make all of this wire, and then we're going to go right back over there and set this up. Let's see. What else can we really do yet? No. Wait. Yes, actually, that's probably what I want to make, huh? This takes a lot of hits, man. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's grab... Okay, I'm going to need 2 biomass burners, so I would like to have 2 200s, if I could, of biomass leaves. So, that way I can put 200 in each. And then... Whoops. Okay. So now we're going to go over here, and we're going to get that all sorts of figured out. Should we... You know, realistically what we could do is we could go ahead and say... Constructor. Oh, we need the reinforced iron plates. My bad. Could put the constructors over this direction. But I think we're okay to not do that. So let's go ahead. Make reinforced iron plate. I need 2 of them or 4 of them. I don't know. We'll make a couple more of these while we're at it. And then, just because we should, and we're going to, we'll go here, take all of this, and then we'll take all of these. That way we have them, and we can go and do our thing. So, yes. A whole lot of iron plates, and then this will give us a whole lot of wire, a whole lot of concrete, and we will be golden. I think we'll just make them here. So I need to make the biomass burner, which, yes, generate electricity. Glad we can just make these anywhere. It makes this really easy. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll just make it like right here. Cool. And then let's go ahead and we'll make the miner, but first we gotta wreck this, right? Come on, just break. And then this one, we just need the constructor, I'm pretty sure. We don't need the other one. Cool. So now let's take our miners. Pick up. Pick up. And then let's go ahead and let's go miner. Miner, yes, okay. Yes, and then we are gonna go constructor right here, yes, and then should be able to like that, yes, and then from here power pole, boom, power line, and I actually need to go home and make more cables. What a wonderful time to be alive. You can go ahead and go in there. And then this, I want to make, no. I want to make concrete. Cool. Now we have concrete generation going. So we gotta go back home and make more cables because we don't have enough. I forgot that we needed cables. And then we should be able to go and we'll make our wire, and then we'll have pretty much every bare necessity thing taken care of. So that's really nice. Go ahead and we'll chop down this little like coral thing here, because I think this is chainsaw material. Yep. Okay, so that's how we got the mycelia. Alright, neat. I was wondering where we got the mycelia from. And then we'll put this back. This. Boom, boom, boom. Sort. Boom. Put all the limestone in here for now, I guess. All of this. So then I need to make more cables, which means I need to make more wires as well. Okay. I think we should be good at 50 wires. Okay, yeah, that should be good for cables as well. So now we can go this way. That should have concrete in it. And we did grab our... yes, we did. Cool. We're good to go. I think that's the name of the game. Especially, like, I don't know how many of you guys have played modded Minecraft, but I think it's really the name of the game to set up your automation as quickly as possible. Without automation, you're really just wasting time. So the moment you can just set it up, you're good to go. Do it. Don't waste time. Do not go to jail. Do not pass go. Whatever it is, do not collect $200. That is the way to do it. Alright. Pick up. Pick up. Make a biomass burner. Cool. And then make a miner. And then make a smelter. Which then turns into a constructor. Which then goes boom, 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 boom. Yep, exactly. And then we go straight into this. We go power. We go power pole. Power line. Management sims. Are you meaning like, let's say, SimCity? Or like, what's another one? I mean, there's tons of them. But yes, the answer is yes. Yes, I do. I like a lot of these where I kind of have to think, and it's almost like a puzzle, but it's not a puzzle. Because puzzles that stump me I can't figure out, I don't like. But having this type of style of game Yes, I really like this. One game that I've never played that I've really been interested in playing is Factorio. Would love to play it at some point. I just have not ever gotten around to buying it and playing it. But I have a feeling that it would be really fun to do. Let's go ahead and let's just chainsaw everything that we can, just because we're going to need all of the power that we can get. Factorio, Factor.io. How? I don't know how it's pronounced. Wire. Yes. Oh, I forgot to set this up. Copper ingot. Yes. Oh, sweet. You don't even have to. You like that is in my wish list since forever ago. Factorial. Oh yes. Yep. Definitely something that I've wanted to play, and I've just never played it. But yeah, I do like management sims quite a lot. Like a lot of one game. What's it called when you have like it's like a guilty pleasure, I guess. One that I really like is any of the Jurassic Park builder games. Like I just can't get enough of those, as well as just like any sort of zoo game. Those types of games I really enjoy. Whoops. Okay, we're getting all sorts of goodies, but the main goodie that I wanted was wire and concrete, and now we have it. We have it, making it for us infinite. Yes. They're definitely fun games. I have one that I've had for quite some time called Mega Aquarium. It's kind of like those. I really like that as well. But this is kind of like that, just in a 3D sense, right? Like this is just like Factorio is supposed to be. Like the create your story types, like RimWorld. I've heard of RimWorld a lot, but I've never actually seen gameplay of it or like know what it's about. I've heard about it a lot. The name is very familiar, but I've never seen it played, never played it. Surprising enough, as I've played a lot of games, seen a lot of games. One game that I really want to play, and I don't know if I want to buy it right away or not, but it comes out Friday, I think. What is today? Must come out Friday. Is Alan Wake 2. I loved Alan Wake 1, which is not that type of game, of course. But I was thinking in my head about the Halloween stream and like scary games. Alan Wake is a very phenomenal game. I loved it. And number 2 is finally coming out. Would love to play it. I need to craft those. I think I'll craft those off camera because might as well, so we'll have all the ingots and stuff, but and I should probably just craft these up as well, but what are we doing? What are we doing? Base building. We need concrete. Alright, let's just build our concrete then. Which we should go ahead and let's put all of this away. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Okay. And now let's make our concrete. Well, we really needed that much concrete? Yeah, 200. Okay. RimWorld is a lovely base building game. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could probably get behind that. I also really liked the mobile game Fallout Shelter. Back when mobile games used to be good, Fallout Shelter was really fun to play. Let's go here. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, ready for launch. Cool. And then we can go
Milestone
here,
reached.
field research.
You have unlocked several structures.
What do we
aiming
need?
to provide the first needed to build basic factory
300 wire,
infrastructure
300
and improved
screws,
overview.
and 100 plates.
Building these will
So
provide a grid for more advanced organizing
I think we'll
and
do this,
sectioning
and
of
then
the
we'll
factory.
call it a stream there. Because this will be easy enough for us to make. We actually have all of the important pieces to make this. Except for maybe the wire, but we can make as much wire. I mean, we could make the wire right now, probably. That's not good. I did find the cat. I don't know where I found the cat at. I did say crisis averted, but yeah, I don't know where the cat actually was located. I just know that I started to look in the room, and like I started to move some things, and the cat just popped up out of nowhere. So that's kind of cool. It is a story sim, so you choose a storyteller or narrator, and they'll throw challenges in order to make an interesting story. So kind of like Dungeons and Dragons to a point, where the narrator gets to make the story. Whether you find it interesting or not is completely on you. Game is probably harder than it needs to be, depending on who is writing the story. You're expected to roleplay a little bit. Okay. I bet that could make for really good videos, though, for people to watch. Or, like, streaming and stuff. Especially if people are good at role-playing. Which I am not, but I am, but I'm not. You know, I can make things up really well. And, like, on the spot, I can improv very well. But my imagination just isn't broad enough to make such an exaggerated story in the realm of make-believe. Now, if it's like you have a report due at work in T-minus 10 minutes, I can probably just improv the whole report and be just fine. But anything that comes to something that's not real for me is very hard. Even though I live in the non-real world, like all of my hobbies, everything are not real, I still have troubles with coming up with not real things. Very strange, but that is how the mind is, I guess. I'm gonna take that 200 and we're just gonna run over here and grab the rest of these wire. And then what do we... No, gosh darn it. You guys see that when I pop that up? I think you do, right? Yeah, you guys do. That's cool. Let's see here. We'll get this. And then 111 lime... Oh, no, that gives us limestone. We have a total of 111 limestone. Well, that's a somewhat easy way to get limestone, is just destroy those things, I guess. We'll come over here, we'll grab the wire. Oop. Oh, wow. Add 208. Nice. Didn't expect it to have so many so quickly. Then we'll come over here, we'll grab our concrete, and then we will call this good. And we'll go over, and we should have everything already. What do we have for plates? Yeah, we already have way more than 100, and if we need, that should have 100 more ready for us. So we should pick those up. So we'll go bang, bang, do the milestone. Man, we are flying through. We actually made it through a whole part, and even did one extra on the next one. That's nice. It comes really easy when you've automated everything, and then by the time you run from place to place, everything's made for you. Boom. Come over here, get this, boom. And what we could do, I think, is right here. Yeah, storage containers. And they hold 24 slots, so we could actually have it to where they make 24 times 200. So 4,000, no, 48,000. Whatever it is. A lot. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. There we go. And then, could we do any more without anything extra? What do we have? So we need 200 cable and a whole lot of those. So we can't do this one.
To ensure a greater
Jump
chance of
pads.
success during
Nope.
exploration, an upgraded tool belt has been
Resource
provided,
sink.
as well as
Nope.
an object scanner and beacon.
Logistics MK2.
Note: the object scanner requires calibration via the MAM to enable
so
detection
faster-
of specific objects.
Faster conveyor belts. And this one we
The map has been
cannot
unlocked.
do because we need more concrete, I guess. But we can do everything else except for... Oh, we need those. Okay, well, yeah, we can work on all of that later. I think we're going to call it here. So, thank you guys for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. Gonna get off. Might record more, might not. Gonna spend some time with family, though. Probably have to make dinner at some point. And, yeah, do real-world things. So, thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Glad to be able to sit here and chat with you guys. It's quite fun to do streams like this and actually get to chat in live time with you guys. But yeah, hope to see you next time. Peace out, everyone.